Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today we're at the Caravan Salon Düsseldorf and I am on the Laika stand. Now in this video I'm going to show you around the Laika stand and have a look at the Laika Motorhomes for 2025. This video is filmed in collaboration with Camper UK, who are a Laika dealer based in Lincoln. I will put a link to their website down there. Right, let's make a start. So there is actually some exciting news from Laika for 2025. We've got an introduction of a new sub 6 metre motorhome, and we've also got some exciting news for the UK market. And that exciting news is that they're bringing two models to the UK with doors on the near side or the left hand side. So if you are a UK buyer, that might be of interest to you. Now let's make a start with that new model that I mentioned. So on the Laika Motorhomes, the ranges are Kosmo, which are their entry level, but they're definitely not entry level. Then they have Ecovip and then the Kreos, which is their luxury top end model. So we're going to start with Kosmo. So this is their entry level. Now this is the Kosmo L105. Now when you see that L, that means it's a low profile motorhome, and when you see a H, that means it's an integrated or A-class motorhome. So this is the L105, and this is their new model. It's much shorter than all the other ranges, and this is great if you are looking for a smaller, more compact motorhome. So let's just do some facts and figures on this L105. It is based on the Fiat Ducato. It's 5 metres and 99 centimetres in length, and you can drive this on your category B. It's a 3.5 tonne motorhome. This priced up here, as we can see at the show, €96,000. So if we look at the exterior, the Laika standard graphics and decals with the Laika logo, they are always white with the black graphics. This on the Kosmo has the black or dark grey cab that we can see here. We've got our wing mirrors, the black alloy wheels. If we just have a look round at the front, we can see here the Laika badge. So this is sort of the exterior styling on Kosmo. Let's venture inside and have a look at this layout. So in we go. Now what we'll do is we'll start at the front of the 105. So up here, now this one's finished with the cream leatherette, and what we do find, if I point here, is we get that Laika logo embossed again into that fabric. Now up front, obviously this is left-hand drive. In the UK, these are right-hand drive. You can choose manual as standard or the optional automatic, the satellite navigation and infotainment system, and then standing up and moving back. Now, the Laika Kosmo range, it is finished in the stone grey and then the forest green. So we can see here that contrasting trim along with that cream leatherette that this one's finished with. Now, I'm going to move back here. So in this model, we've got the Thetford oven up here, the huge tower fridge and freezer from Thetford. And then we move into the kitchen space. Now, here we've got two gas burners. You won't get electric on the Laika range, pretty standard across European motorhomes. The kitchen, cupboard space, which has got that nice cream gloss finish. I'm going to move around this way and then we'll do the washroom last. So coming round. Now, on this model, what we are getting is sub 6 metres, but a huge rear lounge, as we can see. Massive rear lounge. And this is our folding table, so we can open that up. So you could probably easily get about 6 people in here if you wanted. As far as I know, this has 4 travel seats, 2 at the front and 2 at the rear. And realistically, this is going to be a 2 or 4 berth motorhome. Now, standing up, we've got these little cupboards around here. And then you'll wonder why I'm bobbing down a bit. There is headroom here, but this is a drop down bed. So I'll just step back here, and then you can have a look. Now, what's different about this drop-down bed, it isn't a double as it is in the ceiling, it's 2 singles. But when this comes down, you can either use it as singles, or you can, as far as I'm aware, change this into a larger double bed. You can see here where you're going to put the ladder to climb up. So this will drop down, and you've got that great big bed up there in the ceiling space. Coming round onto the offside, there's a place for our television. And then let's just have a look in this washroom on the 105. So I'll let you poke your head in there. So in there, you can see we've got the sink, the Thetford toilet, and I'll just step in here. This screen, if you press this in and pull this across, it's then going to reveal your shower space. You can see the shower up there, on that left corner, and that is your shower space. So I shall close that up. So there we go. There we go. So there's your washroom. Right, that is the Kosmo L105. This will be available in the UK. There's all sorts of storage and little flaps in here. This isn't a review of this particular model, so we're not going to spend any more time in there, but it does give you an idea. Let's have a look in another Kosmo, just so you can take a look. So this, for example, here is the 319. So let's go and take a look so you can get an idea of a larger sized Kosmo model. So this one is a 7-metre model, as we can see that exterior. This one has the white cab on the front, again low profile, and a huge garage. Jules and I actually took a Laika Kosmo around Italy earlier this year for about 12 days and really enjoyed it. But we get a really good amount of garage space in this model. This one, as we can see, is €98,000. Obviously, it's got quite a few extras on it. Prices do start at 78,000. Let's go in. Now, this has got a very different colour scheme in here in terms of the fabrics. This hasn't got the optional leatherette. This is the grey fabric, again, the Laika embossed. And this has got a nice sort of wraparound L-shaped lounge with a bench seat here. We've got the table, and then let's have a move back. Again, we've got the forest green with the stone, the cream finish. I like the cream gloss. Kitchen space. And then moving back, again, the Thetford Tower fridge and freezer. This one's got the longitudinal beds. So because it's got the longitudinal, we get that higher garage space, so longitudinals. And then this is the washroom on this Kosmo model. Again, in there, it's an all-in-one. So you've got your toilet, your sink, and the shower as well, hidden within that space. So for a 7-metre motorhome, you are getting everything on board. Right, let's venture out. They do a Kosmo on an integrated or A-class model, and that's here. Now, this is the H1319. So you remember I said about the H, we can see it there. This has got the different styling on those headlight clusters. It is a white motorhome with the black graphics and decals from Laika. Price-wise, now this one here starts at €93,000. This, as seen, 113,000. Again, we've got that large garage space. Some of the bedding's just been tucked up here. This isn't bits hanging off it, just to make that quite clear. Large 2-lay canopy, and we can see the rear light clusters as well. I love these. The Laika range have these LED strips. That looks brilliant in the dark. I did get a short video of that when I actually had one myself for a short time. This is a 7-metre long motorhome, so let's go in and take a look. So in this one, there are different layouts on the Kosmo. Some have island beds, some have longitudinal beds, so there are options. Equally, some have the dinette seating as opposed to this L shape. So this one here has the L shape. Now, because it's an integrated or A-class motorhome, we can see the drop-down bed there. So that's going to come down. That's 2 berths up there. And then moving back, this one, again, 7 metres. It's giving us good-sized kitchen area with plenty of storage. The Thetford Tower fridge and freezer. This one's a longitudinal bed model. What they do benefit from the longitudinal beds as well is a lot of wardrobe storage space under the beds, which on an island bed model, you'll get wardrobes at the side of the bed, but on these, the storage is below. You can see the cupboards that wrap around us. You can pull these out. If you want to make this into like a big island or a double bed, you can pull these out, you get cushions, and that bed will then come out nearer to here, so you can do that. Just have another look in this washroom. Again, these are all very much the same design on the washrooms, the all-in-one features. Some of them are separate, but with 7 metres long, we have to put it all into one. Right, so that is Kosmo range. Now, as I mentioned, they are bringing 2 models to the UK with the door on our left-hand side in the UK. So whereas these all have the door on the right-hand side, the offside, they are going to have 2 models with the door on our UK side. So if you are wanting a European motorhome from Laika, but you don't want that door on that side, you can always do that. Right, let's have a look at Ecovip. Now, Ecovip, let's have a look first of all at one of their integrated or A-class models. This is the 2109. So Ecovip is middle of the range for Laika. So we've had Kosmo, Now we are at Ecovip, and this has a slightly different interior finish and feel to it. So we can see here on the integrated model, what I do like with the wing mirrors is how we have the Italian flag. Coming down, we've got the Fiat alloy wheels. These are all based on the Fiat. Size-wise, this one is 6 metres and 59 centimetres, and price-wise starts at €111,000. This one has seen 124,000. Now, what this one hasn't been spec'd with is the wind-out canopy. You can add the wind-out canopies to these if you want. They have this slightly different style lighting here on the Ecovip. We can see that reversing camera, the big Laika badge there. I do like that. And this one, you can see that huge garage space. These all have freshwater tanks and wastewater tanks, different sizes depending on the model. Let's go and take a look. You do also get the electric step, so that's not deployed at the moment, but if we go in, now you will see straight away the different styling and colour scheme as we come in. So this one hasn't been spec'd with the leather. You can add leather if you want, but this one has the fabric finish, the folding circular table. Some have circular tables, some have square tables. This has got the circular. We can see in the cab the Fiat with the digital dash and the infotainment. This one's got the automatic. You do get the blinds and fly screens all the way round. And then as we come back, we'll see this one has the drop down bed as well. And what we're finding in this one is this darker wood finish. This is nice. So we've got the dark wood. It's still complemented by the lighter cabinetry just to make it not quite such a dark space. On this model, we've got the kitchen on the offside, an under-counter Dometic fridge and freezer, some storage, and then we've got the longitudinal beds again. So 2 longitudinals, you can make this a larger double if you want. Cupboard space around. There's no air conditioning unit fitted to this particular model. Again, that's an optional extra that you can fit. And then we have the washroom here. You do have a pull around curtain for privacy. There's a bench toilet in this one. Then we've got our sink, and you can see our sliding screen there, little clasp there. Pull that, bring that across, and that's also going to be your shower space. But this again, this motorhome is literally 6.6 metres long. And there's plenty of space in here for such a small motorhome. So good use of the space. Let's power on and find some other Ecovip models. I think we need to head over this way. Okay, so let's head over to the Ecovip L3009. So here we have it. Now this is a low profile model. It's based on the Fiat. You can see this one's got the black alloy wheels. We're on the white cab, the white sides. So just have a look around at the front there so you can see the Laika badge. This one's based on the new Fiat Ducato. So on the new Fiat, we can see this different front. A lot of the videos I've done from this show are showing this new front end. So this is how it's going to look on the new Fiat Ducato for 2025. Got that little Italian flag again. Really good sized garage. Now let's just have a few facts and figures. So this one is a 7-metre motorhome, and in terms of prices start at 91,000. This one's priced at 100,000. Now what I would be doing, I would be fitting the wind out canopy myself. Again, that's an option if you want it. Let's go inside and take a look, because this one, we do get the electric step again. This one's got that cream leatherette finish again. I like this cream leather. The model we took, I was a bit worried that you could make this, you could muck it up with your clothing. We didn't find that at all, to be fair. So yeah, the cream leatherette's a nice finish to it. This one, you can see the space here at the front of the cab with the sunroof. We do have a drop down bed, and that's here. So you can see we've got a bit of reduced headroom here for the drop down, and then more space here when that's obviously not the case there. So that's going to drop down here. This one again has got that L-shape lounge with the bench seat, the folding table, and coming back we've got this nice dark wood finish. This one has got the washroom here on the near side, so I'll just open that for you. You can see there the Thetford, this has got the swivel toilet, some nice mirrored cabinets, and it's actually got a separate shower space, so instead of having to pull that screen across, it has got the shower in there. Kitchen, the tower fridge freezer. Now this has got like a nice silver finish to it on this one, and then longitudinal beds again. And we can see the backboard there, that sort of patterned finish. If you can just come a bit further down, we can see the patterned finish there. And we've got the leatherette headboard to match that optional leatherette cream finish as well. Right, let's venture on and have a look at some more in the range. Sorry, just nearly headbutted you then. Right, so we've done an Ecovip integrated, we've done an Ecovip 3009. This is the 4009. I'll just see what size this is because the other one was 7 metres. So let's just have a look at this one. So this is 7.4 metres. Now, the motorhome Jules and I took, the Kosmo, that was 7.4 metres. So, and that had an island bed. Now, this is a 7.4 metre one. So it just gives you an idea of something slightly longer. This one has had the 2-lay canopy fitted. We can see it in black there. I do like that. It adds a nice contrast. This one with various equipment on it, including automatic, is priced at €114,000. Now, having a look at the rear end, we can see that Ecovip light cluster style. Let's go in and just take a look at this one. So again, this is a longer motorhome now. There is the electric step. We'll go in. Now, this one is in the grey fabric. It has the circular folding table. Again, this model has the drop-down bed. And then I'll move backwards into the sort of kitchen space. Now, on the offside, we've got a really big Dometic tower fridge and freezer. So we get the freezer compartment separate to the fridge compartment, storage, kitchen space. And what I like about this, now because this is a longer motorhome, what we've incorporated is a separate shower, which is really nicely lit up. I don't know whether you'll get flicker on there. Unfortunately, it depends on how the lights seem to be set up, whether they flicker or not. Some do, some don't. Then we have longitudinal beds back here, so we can see the longitudinal beds, storage cupboards, and then we have onto the offside the toilet and sink in there. So that's separate on this model due to its length. So that gives you a bit of an idea about the styling on Ecovip for 2025. Right, let's carry on and go find Kreos next. So Kreos is top of the range for Laika, and again we've got a number of different models. What we'll do is we'll start on this one over here. So let's make our way here. Thank you. So let's make our way here. So no, I'm telling lies. Hold on, wait there 1 second. No, we want to be over here. These are Ecovip. So these are the Ecovip integrated as well that we saw over there. So this is a 7.4 metre one with that added 2-lay canopy as well. So it just gives you an idea, if you're wanting a longer motorhome, this is how that is going to look. Right, let me bring us back this way. Here's Kreos over here. Now, as I said, the Kreos is top of the range for Laika. We can see a lot of differences here. What we'll do is we'll start at the front, I think, for this. So on this, let's make a start here. Now, this is a low profile model. So we've got the Laika badge. Now, I would imagine this one at the show is not on the new Fiat Ducato, but I'd imagine if you're ordering a 2025, you are going to get the new Fiat, but do check with your dealer on that. So it's got the white cab, and then coming down, we have the alloy wheels, which have the Laika logo in them here, the Italian flag, and then as we move down, we can see, yes, it's the white that we expect from Laika, the black decals, and then we can see that wind out canopy on there. So this model, the 5009, this one is 7.89 metres long, so nearly 7.9 metres long. And this one, you have 2 berths as standard, 2 berths are optional. It starts at €136,000, and the one we can see here, €165,000. The garage is different to what we've seen. The doors open upward and above our heads on these hydraulic struts. A really good sized garage in here. These have got a lot more equipment on them, multimedia and all these different things that we're going to be wanting for this sort of price point. We'll just have a look at the back so we can see that. So we can see the different lights on the Kreos. We haven't got them here, we've got them here instead. and the big Laika badge and that camera as well, a huge Laika badge. So a nice back end there. We'll go and have a look now so we can see the interior. There is an electric step, which obviously isn't deployed. Now, coming in, we'll start with the lounge. Now, because this is a much longer motorhome, we can see here the grey finish with the forest green cushions. This one has the circular table. It's not fold out, it's a fixed circular table. In the low profile, we've got the huge sunroof up there. These have blinds and fly screens. And there's a massive amount of headroom in this motorhome. A lot of headroom. Now we've got, I believe, new cabinets for 2025. This wood finish with this metal trim and I think they're slightly different shapes to make the motorhome feel wider at the top. The catches, you actually press here. So you press and then lift. So you just have to work that out on the first use. And also got that dark finish internally. The kitchen, 3 gas burners. This is actually a solid, I think it's like a natural, it's almost like a stone effect. I can't remember the exact name of what they've used, but it's almost like Korean, but absolutely solid. It may well even be Korean, but you can see it here as well. And then we've got the swivel tap, and then a lot more storage here. In the UK, you can spec them slightly differently, I believe, although this one actually does come with an oven in it. They're soft close, and that oven is here, and yes, it's quite high, so you just have to be careful of that. Massive Dometic tower fridge and freezer. And then coming back again, we've got longitudinal beds. You may be wondering, where are the island bed models? Well, in Europe, longitudinal seems to be very popular. You don't see many island beds on display at the shows, unlike in the UK. So again, we've got longitudinal beds, the dark wood headboard, which is really nice. And then coming round, we have the television fitted here as well on that offside. There's wardrobe space under these. And onto the near side, there's a really nice shower cubicle. That is stunning in there. You do have this clear shower screen. That wood finish, really, really nice. Very much like a posh hotel, really. And then this is lovely, but you'd expect it for top of the range. Lovely lighting, lots of mirrors in there to make it look a larger space, and that nice sort of slate grey tiling effect. Thetford toilet there, the sink. Yeah, that's nice. It does give quite a posh feel and experience in here. So that's a Kreos low profile. What I need to do now on the stand is find us a Kreos A-class or integrated if they've got one. So let me just wander around and see what we can find. Jules may well point one out. I have found one. Here we are. So here we go. So this is the Kreos, and this is the H5109. As we can see, the H there, and that's standing for that integrated. So again, this beautiful back end, the big Laika badge there. We can see down this near side all the storage as well that you're going to get on this motorhome, and they do have good sized fresh and waste water tanks. This here will be for your gas. I believe that'll take 2 11-kilo gas bottles, but underfloor storage as well. Now in Italy it does get very hot and very cold, so what you find is these are very well insulated. They are great for the hot weather and the cold weather. This one comes with the Alder wet central heating as well on Kreos. I know Kosmo comes with air-blown heating. Let's venture around the offside. So this again, 7.89 metres long, and this one starts at 170,000 euros, and this one's priced at 185,000 euros. We're talking quite big money at this point. So this is the exterior. There are plenty of other models on Kreos. These are just the ones that are on show. Big wind out 2-lay canopy, the electric step, the one-piece door. Let's go and take a look, because they've used a different colour scheme in here. So if we step in, now on this one, we've got the grey, dark grey finish with the red. This one has the fixed table in that format, as we can see there, as opposed to circular or folding. Now that does appear like it does drop down, so I'm Don't know whether this will convert into a bed area, but I do know we have got a drop down here above the cab because it's A-class integrated. We've got the drop down bed, so we've got 2 berths there. And then coming back, we've got a lot of headroom here, sunroofs as well. The kitchen on the near side, got the gas burners again, all these little storage drawers. These are really nice. And you've got the cutlery drawer in that one. They're a good depth as well. And this solid finish, good sized sink, the cupboards, an extractor fan, the oven with the Dometic tower fridge and freezer again. And I'll just move back. So again, longitudinal beds in this one, and the shower and that little washroom in there. I won't show you that one because we did see that on the low profile Kreos. Last but not least, let's go look at some van conversions. So we've seen Kosmo, we've seen Ecovip, and we've seen Kreos. I will put a link down here so you can see all the models because they have a number of models, different lengths, different weights. They do have a lot of 3.5 ton models, so if you've not got your C1, you can still get yourself into a Laika. Equally, some of these heavier Kreos, yes, they are going to be 4 tons, so you are going to need your C1. Now let's make a start on the vans. So here we have the van conversions. Again, I'll put links so you can check out the full range. So this one is the Ecovip 600 van. This is based on the Fiat Ducato. So again, let's start at the front. So this one's based on the new Fiat Ducato. We can see here these little slats here, the Ducato badge, and then Laika as well. And then moving down, we've got the white cab. This one's got the black bumpers here. The wing mirrors, again, with that really nice Italian flag. Now the doors, yes, the sliding doors are on the offside of the vehicle. We'll go inside shortly. Got the dark tinted windows. Let's do some facts and figures. So the 600, it's 5.99 metres long, 6 metres, hence the 600. 2 metres and 5 centimetres in width. So they make these agile vehicles. You get 2 berths as standard. You can have another optional 1 or another optional 2 on top of that. So you can add several berths on these, depending on whether you are a couple or a family. Basic price, €68,000. This one here, 85,000. So what we can see on this one, we have got the canopy that's been added there. Let's make our way around to the rear. So we've got the opening doors here. Now on this layout, we've got the transverse bed. The benefit of a transverse bed is you get a good amount of length, and underneath you do get a good amount of storage. Now this has actually got sort of a false floor as well, so it depends what you're wanting to take. If you had folding bikes, you could take that out and you can put your bikes in there, but it gives you 2 different layers so you can break up what you're taking. I imagine this will be the gas locker. Let's have a look. Yep, so this is your gas locker on board, so you can just see in there. And I'll close that. These do come with air-blown heating. We'll just go around the near side. They come with air-blown heating, and you do get the cassette toilet, as we can see there. That's down the near side. You can see those tinted windows, the Laika badge as well. Let's have a look at the interior. So we've seen the back from here, but let's go in and see what we're getting in here. So down here, we've got the 2-lay electric step. Got the Laika logo here as well. This nice sort of lighter cream coloured finish here just to lighten it up. In we go. Now this has got the cream leatherette finish and the Laika again embossed on there. This one's had the automatic transmission fitted. There's a little fold up and fold down table, so you can use that to sit and eat here. You do get your 2 travel seats there, and then you get 2 travel seats back here as well, so 4 people. The floor finish, we've got this nice lighter wood effect flooring as well, just to lift it up slightly. And then we'll just hop down. We've got somewhere for the television, TV bracket, and then the kitchen space. So you'll see there is a flap as well. So we've got an extension flap for the worktop space, 2 gas burners, and then the sink. We do on this get the freshwater tank and wastewater tank. There's a number of drawers in the kitchen space for our storage. And then as I come back, 6 metre van, but we are getting, as we'd expect, an all-in-one washroom. There's the sink, the Thetford swivel toilet, and this one has got an all-in-one, if I just take this off here, This becomes your shower as well as your sink tap. It feeds back in when you want to use it just as a tap, and then when you want to have a shower, you just put it back up there. And this screen here does pull across. There's a little clasp just in there that you push, and then that will move that across. Back here, now we have got our compressor fridge. These are normally about 84 litres, but you get your small freezer compartment and the fridge. These run off electric, so the 12-volt system. And then back here, that transverse bed. If I just step in here, you can have a little trot down there and have a look. So that's the transverse bed, the headboard there with the cream leatherette finish, and the cabinets in here are a white finish as well, just to again lighten it up. And the ceiling has got quite a nice sort of padded finish to it. So that is one of the van conversions. We'll just go around that other side and have a look at see which model this one is, because this is the 540. So again, this is Ecovip. In this one, now this is a smaller version, it's 5.4 metres. So if you don't want the 6 metre length, we've got 5.4. Again, we've got that transverse bed, we've got the headboard there, storage underneath as well. And again, these are 3.5 tonnes and under, so you can drive them on your Category B licence. Again, based on the Fiat, price-wise, starts at €67,000. This one, because we've got, as you can see up here, the pop top. So this one is actually €90,000. It's got a number of extras on it. So it starts as a 2-berth. You can add an extra berth and then another 2 berths. So the optional 2 berths is going to be up there in that pop top. So this is quite good. Although it says you can take up to 5 people, I think that's quite a small space with our UK weather for 5 people, but the option is there. This 540 on that new Fiat Ducato, we can see the pop top obviously in action with the grey, and it has the black roof finish on it as well. So it's contrasting nicely with the graphics and that 2-lay canopy. This one's really well specced up. I think it's probably got just about everything on it. So let's just have a little look in this. So this one, we've got the dark wood finish, the Laika badge. You are getting a fly screen. There's blinds and fly screens all the way around. I'm going to go in. So this is the very dark grey upholstery finish, the fold-out flap table, and obviously the big hole here to climb into the pop top. There is a ladder, so off you go up into there. This one's got the air-blown heating on the Ecovip van. Our kitchen again, I'll just move around along here. Just let me have a look here. Yeah, so on this model, because it's a shorter van conversion, the Dometic under-counter fridge is actually here on this. And again, this is a compressor. It runs just off the electric system. Back here, we've got that transverse bed. And this one has got a slide around shower screen here. And we can see the sink, the toilet, and here, this does pull out, so you can shower in here as well. You'll pull it out and attach it up there so you can have a shower. You can see the plugs in the bottom there. So although it's 5.4 metres, you have got your shower on board, your toilet, your kitchen space, some little like pull-out storage as well, and that great big pop top. So there we go. Right, let's dive back outside without any accident or injury, hopefully. Right, let's head this way. So there we go. That is the Laika van conversions. I believe there's vans on the other ranges as well, but I will put a link so you can have a look. We've got the Kosmo, which is their entry level. Then we have the Ecovip, and then we have Kreos. These are all available on low profile motorhomes and integrated motorhomes. And don't forget, we've got that new Kosmo L105 model, that rear lounge sub 6 metre motorhome. Could be a really good one for the UK if you don't want anything too big. They've also got those 2 new models coming as well on Kosmo for the UK market, with the door on the left-hand side. I don't know whether they'll be at the NEC in October or when they'll actually be launching them. I don't know that, but they are coming, so something for the UK market. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look around the Laika stand. For those of you who don't know, Laika is an Italian manufacturer. They're actually based in Tuscany. They're very passionate about their motorhomes, and the Laika team are very welcoming and very, very pro their own brand, which is what I always like to see. So thank you to them for letting me come on the stand and have a run round with you. Thank you to Camper UK in Lincoln who have collaborated with us on this video. As I say, they are a dealer in the UK. I'll put a link to Laika and to Camper UK down there. So as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.